So Molten Encasement is really, really good. Forgotten Trade's decent. It allows you to do some pretty cool combos if you can keep bringing it back, or just combine it with an X cost card. But I think, yeah, Molten Encasement with Decayer is quite good. Molten Encasement with either of them. The problem is the capacity. And that's why Dregs are a little bit difficult. It's hard to spam them in order to, like, trigger Inspire or just build up charged echoes, because you can only play 2 at a time with Spine Chief. The most interesting combo I haven't yet done in this win streak is... Let me have a look. I think what immediately comes to mind, what I'm most interested in, is seeing how these sentient runs go, I think. I think some people don't like sentient that much, but I quite like it. I think some of that might be just because it's one of the first champions I played and enjoyed playing. Anyway, Seraph the Temperate, Rage Foul, Armor on Slay, Alos. Should be okay. Corruptor or Decayer? Corruptor's not bad because we already start with these single capacity units to put behind it. Which is quite a bit of damage. Decayer is good because it's Decayer. Hey Bear. How are you going? You climbed 300 MMR today? Nice. So we can pick up things like drafts, which work really well with Corruptor. It was down? What was down? Storybook Brawl was down. Or your MMR. The climb, Yeah, Decay is tough to pick because of the Dregs. I guess it should be fine. We can try and utilize things like Spell Chain. Wait, I should have probably checked to see how many Divine Temples there were. 4, that's okay. Because when we Spell Chain stuff, we get more Inspires. Oh dear. Ideally we'd pick up both of these. That can't be the case anymore. We'll do Consume since we've got Consume cards already. Although Carving is interesting because it gives you the extra Ember as well. But it makes sense to pick that. So this is one of the things that can help us get more Inspire triggers or more Charged Echoes per card. Or I should say per card draw. Kind of like Spell Chain does as well. And draw cards, stuff like that. Divine Horde, let's not do it. I don't think we need to now. Not that I was necessarily going to anyway. Unit draft. I think we just take it. These things are really annoying. These things are really especially with Dregs. But I think we can take it. Why do I not go for extra starting relic? Yeah, I don't like the pressure it puts on us to immediately take cards that make our deck better. I've been thinking of like the best way to explain why I don't do it. One is that I don't have to, like I don't feel like we need to pick up the shards right away. And so it becomes more so is the artifact worth this this being more difficult. And I think having this be a little bit easier, especially if we don't have, if our deck doesn't really have answers to everything. I mean, our deck's okay, but it just puts a lot of pressure on us. Whereas sometimes I like to pick up random cards that don't necessarily make my deck that much stronger immediately, but might come in helpful at some point, and I can just like sort of pick up bits and pieces cards until I feel like I figured out a clear direction. So that's my answer. I guess we can play one drag here up top. We could play two. Yeah. Because by the time we need to play down more dregs for the inspire triggers, these ones will have burnt out, so that's fine. No! I guess we fracture it. It means we don't get to build up more charge decos up here. But I think it's okay. I also think we leak these. We leak these heavies. It's very sad. I'm not going to put the train steward here, because we might actually be able to kill this with dregs. We didn't get a very good hand this hand to kill this one. Keep the molten encasement in. Okay, that's fine. We can even block with the train steward here. Do we have another train steward? We don't. We've got a dreg and more dregs. Okay, I'll play one here. And then we'll add the other one to it. Or do we have to fracture as well? What's that, 6? 8. I guess we just do everything here. Get rid of that for this. We've got a single drag, but there's a decent chance we draw a molten encasement, so maybe I don't play the train steward. Okay, we should be able to kill with fractures. What does this go to? +2, and then that goes to 7. Yeah. I act like I did the maths there, I didn't really. Echo Infusion. Echo Infusion seems good. I do like this, I like Proclamation. I don't think it'll work here. Bogfly is also not too bad, but I think it's Echo Infusion. Hollow Drippings. Whiplash is probably the best pick here. We currently have no damage scaling at all. We have no reform either, which we will want at some point maybe, especially going to this Remnant banner. But Whiplash is sort of a happy balance, I guess. It's damage scaling and burnout extension if we need that. Molded would be great. So these are kind of painful. I think I'll pick up First of Kin. That is scaling. Potentially later on, especially if we have bug slime, sorry. We're already incentivized to go into consume cards, so this etch works with it. We'd have to infuse it into something because it's such a high capacity unit. Did you read the lore yet? No. Not yet. Multi-strike is great. But yeah, now that I remember, you were saying something about Awoken and like how the stings fit in quite well. Paraffin Enforcer? Wickless Baron is also good. It might be Wickless Baron. It can scale up health and attack, just sitting there, behind Spine Chief. And a lot of the time we're like fracturing stuff to kill them on our turn, on that same floor. But at the same time, Paraffin Enforcer. No, I think Wickless Baron is actually not bad here. It means we're less inclined to go into burnout, which is probably the safer play. -2. Here we can -2 in the hopes we can spell chain something later. Or we can just leave it. I think we just leave it. And I don't think we infuse yet either. Although, there's not a huge reason not to, right? I guess harder floors. Yeah, no, there's no reason to do it either. We can go infuse here. Yeah, and we might want to take these boons at the Merchant of Magic as well, so we can just wait. Because I don't think that's terrible. The more we can afford here, the higher chance we can actually go to the left here and dupe something really good. So that makes a lot of sense. Spikes 3, I think we can take this. We're gonna play this for 0 just to get like the charges started. Although, did I get 1 from that? I may have gotten 1. 1 Ember. I can no longer play first. That's fine. I don't really want to do too much. It's like these come up and do damage to me, but then at the same time, then we get fewer harvest triggers. There's probably a way to work it out. I mean, there almost certainly is a way to work it out. May as well do this. Whoops, I was meant to kill that one, wasn't I? Oh well. We get it done. I think we're bounding echoes so we can get molten encasement infused, and then we can have an endless molten encasement that also is a trigger for us. I think that's very good, as well as these shelters and whatever forgotten trades. This is probably less necessary now, even though I do really like it. Because that just has too much value. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Seems like drip fall or bust, or nothing. Drip fall or skip. Have I played Slay the Spire? Yes, I have played Slay the Spire. I played it before I played Monster Train. I really, really enjoyed it. I mean, this drip fall seems okay. Well, it turns out we can't do anything with the magic power. Remove consume we don't want to do anything with either. -1 is great. We'll -1 a fracture, I think. And then roll. Bounty Stalker? Oh, if we had reforms. I can pick it up. Just in case we see endless here. But I'm not sure. No, it's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it. If we see endless, we can put it on molten encasement and then not even have to worry about Bounty Stalker. I think if we'd picked up reform, if we'd picked up a draft, maybe we can go in that direction. But we're just not there. Double stack? Double stacking. Not that interesting. It's okay. We got 2 -1s. We didn't spend a lot of gold, but that's fine. It means we don't have to pick this up. Maybe we still go here. I didn't really get anything I want to dupe. Ah, here's something we can spend stuff on. We can try and get Gift of Gratitude and Forgotten Trade at the same time. I'm not sure how valuable that is. But picking up backline damage is okay as well. Yeah, that should help. This was a +20, right? I think +20 is okay. Let's go. I was contemplating picking up the gold. I think it's okay. 10 doesn't hurt us too much at the moment. And I am eyeing up that Merchant of Steel. We have Wickless Baron, which I wouldn't mind putting a multi-strike on. Possibly even quick. And then we've also got Molten Encasement with Endless, so that's 2 expensive upgrades that we could potentially be looking for. And so having the extra gold and being able to buy 2 major upgrades. Not too bad. This is Armor on Slay, right? Yeah. And unfortunately we picked up First of Kin and we can't play it. We also can't play mid because of the Slay. May as well do some damage, I think. Could kill one of these, they're quite strong. No, let's do this. I also think I'm torn between going capacity to fit in a Molten Encasement or just going draw. I think we'll go capacity and then we can block with Dregs as well. This is kind of rough. And it's what I was talking about with Dregs. They're infused, but we literally can't use them top because we've got no capacity. And so this hand has 0 triggers for us. So removals become quite important. So yeah, I guess we do go to the Merchant of Steel next. We don't want to feed this, but we don't mind feeding these. We'll do it this way, I guess. No, this way's fine. But yeah, Molten Encasement is very strong, it's just finding a way to fit it in. Okay. We could drip ball this. It'll take damage down here and then come back up and take damage again. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna fracture here. No, let's drip ball this so we do more damage to Talos. Yeah, that seems worth it. Armor is good. Armor's probably needed. How much did they do? Exactly 17? Yeah, we had to pick that up. I think we're fine even if Spine Chief dies though. Just because we've done a ridiculous amount of damage already. Oh, and here's First of Kin. First of Kin does it, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice solid fight. First of Kin has ridiculous stats for the early game. Just like a very, very silly amount of damage and everything. Hollowed holes. Hollowed holes? No, it can't be hallowed halls. If I could get to the point where I hallowed halls, Wickless Baron, Spine Chief every turn. Then I wouldn't need Molten Encasement because I'd get the Reform every turn. I'd always come back to full health. And it wouldn't, yeah, nothing would matter. But it means I wouldn't be able to play the Dregs out. because then they'll start clogging up my reform pool. And that doesn't make sense. But we can wax and spike with Founding Echoes. Maybe hold over this Wicklash. Or if we get Broken Memories, we can bring back the Wax and Spike, and that can be our burnout. It's something we can work into. Potentially. Yeah, 225 is not as good as 325 in terms of gold. Maybe I should have taken this. I think we can skip quick and look for either a second multi or endless. I think those are like much better. And I don't think we lose too much. I don't think we're too upset if it's large stone and then we have to keep looking. We're a little bit upset, but not too upset. We can do this. I don't hate it. I don't think it's super necessary though. I think it's helpful though. I just don't think it's... We have 2 more. I think I can afford not to pick it up. It's tough because getting rid of some things would be great. With Pierce. And getting to 30 damage as well. Let's do it. It's only like a one-off thing. Which is bad. I put the consume on it, but the good news is consume helps us with this, and we're still gonna search for broken memories. So that dream is still alive. We can potentially bring it back. Or spikes is fine. The artifacts that we can get now, like, they're not as good as they once were. Do we do enough setting up bottom? Oh yeah, I didn't. You're right. Oh dear. That's my bad. I was absolutely meant to. And I could have put molten casement here and then fractured it. Wow, that was a mistake. Yeah, that probably shouldn't have happened. We can do the wax and spike now. I don't think we can... I think burnout 4 means we die. Also, why did I put them in this order? Yeah, I don't think we're set up to wax and spike yet. Unfortunately. Let's do this. And I guess we'll leave these. I'm feeling a little bit sad. Uh-oh. There we go. We still leak that, but at least we didn't leak this. It's a lot of damage. But yeah, this consistency isn't quite here. No, why does this one have to be the big one? We're so close. 32. We're gonna have to kill this one with it. Fracture. Fracture here. Dreg. There we go. I can't believe I did that. I'm just sitting here like wondering what I was doing. So I think we have a problem, and the problem is that I put these in completely the wrong order, and so instead of this being at like probably 50 something health behind this, it's on 29. We can push down one of those. And then next turn we could draw a Molten Encasement to block. Oh, it died. Okay. So now do we Forgotten Trade Wax and Spike? Or... that gives us 3 turns. This one only has 2 turns to live anyway. It only gets 1 hit in. Also, do we draw... no, we don't. Oh, wait. We draw Molten Encasement. So this one will get... that's a lot of damage though. It'll get 3 turns of 93. That's like 250 times 2. Yeah, we can do this. And then Molten Encasement should win it for us. Oh, anything wins it for us, I think. Yep. Lucky. That's like... also, yeah, hey Rooster. Oh dear. First run of the day, I'm gonna let these... I'm gonna try not to let it get to me, but some mistakes were made. I really like Revenge of the Damned. Resin removal? Resin removal's okay. Yeah, I quite like it. Might save us against Crystal Cloak. You never know. Okay, so I guess we go to this Merchant of Steel now. And we see what this one offers us. Quick again. Quick again. Resin removal is great. Spell chain's very good. What should we spell chain though? Maybe a fracture. I don't mind spell chain fracture. But we'll see. We'll do some other clicking around first. Endless? Okay. Endless a Molten Encasement, and suddenly things are a lot better in terms of living. We've got a Merchant of Steel down here with the Hell Vent. I don't mind if this is the last Merchant of Steel we see. Wait a second. So what happened is rolling here, not rolling here, made me want to go here, and I skipped this Merchant of Magic. But we don't have a Merchant of Magic in Ring 6 or Ring 7. And then Ring 8, it's opposite the Hell Vent. So it kind of may end up costing me quite a bit. We'll see. Firestone housing is certainly not volatile, so yes, a little bit sad. I think we're still on track to do good things. But definitely would have preferred to visit more Merchants of Magic. Do I just do this now? This is probably okay. Spell shield. Yeah, spell shield's fine. We've got only a couple of spells that do damage, and those happen to also have pierce now. I think we cast that for the charge. Oh dear. So we want to draw this after this has started dying. And that way we can Bounding Echoes it. So what I should have done is put Molten Encasement down here. Had it die, and then when I draw Bounding Echoes, although it wasn't necessarily going to be this turn, but whenever I drew it, I would have been able to combine the two. But then it digs into my draw, so I'm not sure. Maybe we just have to settle for the fact that we can't do it. Which is a little bit sad. We're going to keep it. We're not going to play it. This is very important. Okay, Hagrid. Have fun. I'll see you back here when you're done. This is really difficult. I'm wondering whether I petty theft this or Revenge of the Damned it. I think I petty theft this for the gold, and then I Revenge of the Damned this. And it's tough because I draw 5 and I know one of them is an uninfused Molten Encasement. So this is 6/8, right? So it's not getting touched at all by our units, it's getting only by Reap. So if we do this, it goes to 10 times 7, so it goes to 70. So that's still... Oh, we've got Pyre Armor. Yeah, we can put the Molten Encasement here. And it's not like we were going to kill it anyway. I may have not realized how much damage it was going to do. This... Nice. I'm going to push down one of these. And I should have built up stuff on this floor. Let's do it now. This doesn't really matter because we don't have any reap here anyway, so these charged echoes ended up meaning very little. Unfortunately. But at least we planned for if we did draw fractures. I guess we do this. And we should be fine, yeah. Look, our Wickless Baron is actually pretty good. So I'm happy. Another Revenge of the Damned, but Wurmkin Etchings. Wurmkin Etchings is difficult to pick because we don't have another Merchant of Magic, but it is so good. Ambient Charge is also very good. Wurmkin Etchings? If I see a value stone here, then it is absolutely the best pick. Oh wait, even if I don't, maybe Forgotten Trade makes it work, yeah. Because we bring back Forgotten Trade, we have enough Ember to play everything out. Hopefully. Then I skip. I think that's a solid plan. I could dupe it immediately. Or I could wait. I think we wait. I want to keep doing removals. Hey Travi. Hey Coda. You come bearing Litor? Well, welcome. Welcome to you. Dakota with your Litors. Welcome. Hey Taurus. Yeah, I think this is fine since we didn't go draw. I am happy to continue my removal of things. We can remove this. Yeah, with Wurmkin Etchings, Wax and Spike can now be kept, I think. Do you want information of Litor? That is an interesting question. We could maybe get rid of Shelter. Yeah. Let me ponder it for a second. In case Divinity. Melting Spout is okay. We need Molten Encasement to be played last in that case. No, because if we want to Wax and Spike, then we don't want Molten Encasement to be too tanky, probably. I guess. Let's reroll. Okay, give me... Oh, Darika. Give me information. Improved Firebox. Yeah, we'll improve Firebox. And then hopefully we can... I should have clicked this first. but we'll do it now. Encased Ember? Okay. That's very good. Now we have no Ember troubles at all. We start turn 1 with 7, and then every turn a molten encasement dies, we also get 5 more. This is not fun. Okay, so we've got problems, and our problems are we can't wax and spike. Well, we can, but then we burn out and we die. So we probably shouldn't. Although there's a we can always etchings it back. I don't think it's worth it. Our main concern is this. And then we have the bounding echoes again. So I think what we do is we get damage off on this. And then hope we get other stuff next turn. This isn't bad. What we can do is we can drip fall it. It can take damage here. Like this. Takes 64. Play this out. 80. Yeah, that's good. And we get closer to potentially drawing into molten encasement for this next turn. Here we go. One here. I kind of want etchings. Etchings would be 3 more reap onto this, so it goes to 8, and then this goes to 6. 6, 8 is 48. At the moment it's doing 25. So that's another 23 damage. Still not enough, but we've got this, so I think it's fine. I think we get to do this. Yeah, and then it hits, but it doesn't take a fire damage. And now, because we etchinged, we get to bounding echoes this molten encasement. Seems good. Oh, wrong order. Wrong order. Hey Ashiaka, yeah, daylight savings. I am now an hour early. For better and worse. I should have shouted before, what am I doing? This run has a lot of like what not to do moments. Unfortunately. It's not by design. It just happens to be the way things are going. So we leak this and we take damage. Oh no, we don't, because it's only doing 6. This is kind of the problem with not taking drop. I think it was the correct decision. I just think it makes some things difficult. Hey, Ashiaka! Thanks for the sub. And for 7 months of support. It's been longer than 7 months of support, but thank you for the 7 months of subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. I think we just do. No, Revenge of the Damned isn't worth it. Who did that? I think we'll be fine. We're doing 200 damage a hit. I keep playing these in the wrong order. But yeah, we should be okay. At the moment, mini bosses are probably the scariest thing. We're gonna have to find a way to do damage to them. I maybe should have picked up the Crushing Demise I saw. I picked up resin removal instead. But we'll see. Once we dupe our Wurmkin etchings, we get like a huge boost in deck strength. Wickless recruitment? No, this is a skip. And we go draw, and hopefully that fixes a lot of our issues. This seems like the way to go. How's Banners? Refracting Lens? I guess it's Refracting Lens. How's Banners is okay. I think it can help when we're still removing dregs from our deck to like play expensive things like Wurmkin etchings. Well, I mean, Refracting Lens means we never take damage, right? Alpha Imps. He did that? He did his multi-strike. We'll click this. He did it? Alpha Fiend and Imps? Oh dear. I guess we put it on Wickless. There we go. A nice little bonus there. I think we do this because we need to. What do we have? We need 75. We pick up 10 here, go to 85. And then this puts us at 100. I guess we could have infused this Molten Encasement into Molten Encasement. Maybe I should have. Molten into Molten? Our Wickless Baron is actually in trouble. I just realized, since I don't have Reform, we need to pick up Reform. Otherwise, I might have to skip playing Wickless Baron until later. We'll see. 15 health is not a lot. 15 health is not a lot to survive top floor against Divinity. Yes, I have some thinking to do. Also, this is no fun. We get to counteract the Ember Drain a little bit because we get to play 2 of these, I guess. That leaks. I could Revenge of the Damned. Wait, we got Refracting Lens. What am I worried about? Oh, sorry, Ashiak, I need to read your thing. Just a sec. Okay, that's fine. You inspired him, so he got Alpha and Molting, and threw Alpha onto it, then duped it a few times, and threw a Kinho's Carapace onto a Rage Imp. Wait, and did they all have Endless? No priority unit. No priority units, that's pretty brave. That is pretty brave. Okay, here we go. No, there's petty theft. I keep doing it. Oh no, I still survive. I mean, I still die. We can wax and spike soon. We can wax and spike soon. I just need to dupe the thing. And then it'll be wax and spike time. I'm not sure about this deck. It's got like almost everything it needs to succeed, but not quite. Okay. Nice. At least we're rich. We can always attempt to buy our way out of problems. Soul Crushing Guilt is like exactly what we need. And so is Engulfed in Smoke Infused. Okay. We have now increased our odds of picking up something early that that means our thing doesn't die. Our Wickless Baron. I could have put health instead of this useless Echo Stone. I could have done it. I could have put health. I could have thought about it for a second and made it last more than 2 turns against a sweep. Unfortunately, that is not what I did. And now I have to live with that. These are all kind of not great. Multi-load is okay. I think it's a skip. Decayed Decoy. Decayed Decoy. Very, very good. Serrated Mandibles is pretty good too. Those are pretty ridiculous. The game is helping us. I mean, there's a chance we can solo win with Spine Chief. I think we're very close. We're very, very close to Spine Chief Solo Wind. We've got like unlimited Ember generation with Molten Encasement dying plus Forgotten Trade, and where is it? Wax and Spike as a payoff. So even if it was just Spine Chief, that's a ridiculous amount of attack on Spine Chief to kill single targets. And then, yeah, Endless Molten Encasement means we can build up stealth on that one giant Spine Chief. I think it's pretty good. Let's get rid of some stuff we can get rid of. Like, I think the Shelter... Although I guess Shelter gives exactly what I wanted, which was a way for Wickless Baron to not die. So maybe I should have kept it. Remove these dregs instead. This seems okay. 25 cards. We've got Dripfall, Echo Infusion, Engulfed in Smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these cards out of 25. Survivability for Wickless Baron. Doesn't sound terrible. Okay. We've got leftover gold. We can put Burnout 1 on Molten Encasement, I guess. Oh, we have... Molten Encasement dies anyway, right? This doesn't matter. We'll give it attack. Attack, no. Let's go. Let's do it. We've got our 100 pack shards. So was COD's run as ridiculous as it sounds? Did he end up comfortably winning? It sounds pretty strong. It wasn't ridiculous? Oh, very sad. Almost 1k. Hey, COD! Thanks for the raid. I really do appreciate it. We're just talking about you. Behind your back. That's all. I heard you had an interesting run yesterday. With, Imps and Alpha Fiend. And no priority unit. I think I slurred that a little bit. Priority unit. I think sometimes I'm pretty lazy when I speak. But it sounded interesting. It sounded very interesting. Look at how much damage we're doing. 148 rape. Okay. So like 2's 150, so 6. We need 7 to kill, roughly. There we go. This is very silly. Yeah, so about that not needing needing Baron, I think we might not need. I think we might not need Wickless Baron. But yeah, I'm glad you tried it. Imps and Alpha Fiend is certainly interesting. Yeah, I think we Echo Infusion this Wickless Baron and we're fine. Why did I not put the Dreg first? Something about being bad. Okay. We get one Molten Encasement. That's probably enough. Whoa, no! Rip. Lost my combo. And of course now I get Molten Encasement. Against these things. I think we're still fine. Just quietly. Yeah, I think the fledgling was the right base for Kinhost. Yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't see a lot of fledgling Kinhost builds. I'm gonna go down and hit this boss because I think that's the scariest thing. This wave should be okay. And I think if it does leak, it's not leaking for as much. Whoa, what a terrible hand. What a ridiculous hand. I think we're fine. And we can heal plenty of this back. But I can't wait to get my thing back. Where is it? Here we go. Wurmkin etchings. I think we're fine now. I think the scare is over. Yeah. Well, I mean, we started with the Molten Encasement. And it's my fault. We have the Bounding Echoes. So by all accounts, we should have... I should have been able to do it. Oh, I can't Wax and Spike and... Maybe I leave Wax and Spike out. We needed the zero cost etchings. But this all comes together now. I can do it after. Maybe I should have. I was just wondering if the burnout was too late now. Okay, GG. This run was a little bit sloppy, I apologize, but we had a pretty strong start. We picked up multi-strike very early. We started with the molten encasement, so we always had a plan for how to survive. We hit endless pretty comfortably too. So I was just lucky it was a run that sort of could forgive my mistakes.